Alright, what's going on, guys? Gdoggcasey here, getting ready for another episode of Path of Exile. This is going to be the 7th video I've recorded today, so it's also going to be the final one. So this is the one where, again, if you have any feedback, make sure you let me know. But we're going to continue on. We're going to start heading down the western path. We haven't even touched over here yet. And just start clearing out the maps, and start clearing out the quests, and start clearing out the game. So let's go. Every time I get stuck on one of these loading screens, I wonder if I should... I'm trying to think of a way that I can move this game over to the SSD, but the SSD is a little bit packed right now, so I need a new one. I've only just got an SSD for the first time in my entire life, and it's a small one. It's only 120 gigs, and it has the operating system on it, so that's taking up space. And then also I have iRacing on it, which I need to always leave a little bit of space free because iRacing has updates that need to go on there. And every time I buy a new car or a new track, I have to download it and just have to make sure I have the room for it. And also Final Fantasy 14, which is on the SSD. Which, you know, I've definitely benefited from the extra speed I've been getting from it, but I wonder... It would just be such a hassle to move it over at this point, so I'm kind of just... I'm just not, you know? I'm not even sure what we're doing. We're just sort of wandering, looking for exclamation points to kill. That's really pretty much all you have to do. That's, you know, a good thing about this game. You can really get into the lore and try to know exactly what you're doing and why, and that's great. But also, it's pretty mindless, you know? All we're really trying to do is just level up and just find exclamation points and kill them. Or click on them in any way. Okay, good. Our inventory is nice and clean. Alright, so far, haven't found anything. We're not even in the Western Forest. Okay, let's take a look. So, there is a waypoint that I don't think we found yet. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Is this the Western Forest? Yeah. So again, I like to just click on it so that I can see there's the Western Forest, there's a waypoint in there, but we also have another exit that we haven't found yet. It might be the Weaver's Chambers. Okay. Here's the other area. Is it the Weaver's Chambers? The wetlands, okay. So the wetlands is another important location we'll have to remember about. And it also branches out, and there's also a waypoint there. I need more AoE. The Sunder is great as far as actual damage, but its area of effect is not very large. So I noticed that particularly when doing these Legion battles, because when I had Molten Strike, I was able to kill much more of them. But, you know, we take our lumps where we have to. That's one of them where, you know, I mean, I don't know if I have to. I'm still not really sure if I'd be better off using Molten Strike or not, but I've kind of just committed to using Sunder. And I look forward to getting all fiery later on when we actually deserve it. There's the waypoint. And we're getting there, guys. We're already level, what, 22? So, we're getting there. What am I doing here anyway? What's my goal? Where am I? I'm in the riverways. I need to either go to the wetlands. Okay, I got the waypoint, so let's just get out of here. We'll go to the wetlands. Hey, die.
Usable.
Usable, huh? Oh, it's a strength one. Okay. It's got some nice resist. What am I losing? Energy shield. 5% to all element resist. 10% fire, 17%. Oh, this is better. I lose a little bit of cold resist, but I gain everywhere else. So if we look at our resistance now, hey, we're pretty good lightning resist. The cold needs some work. From what I understand, the rings and the amulet is where you're really going to get a lot of your resistance from anyway. Like, right now our rings are giving us damage, but we're going to have damage from our base build and from our, like, weapon and from other parts of our gear that are not prone to giving resistance, you know? Like, you're not necessarily going to have a high chance to get resistance on your weapon. At least I don't think so. Look at that. I have 10% lightning resistance on there, but... So I guess it is possible, but I think the main idea is our weapon is going to be focused mostly around damage. What do we have here? Tree roots. Ah, okay, I remember this, yeah. We're going to be going through there when we're ready to move towards the ending of Act 2. But we still have a bit more. We still have to kill 2 more bandits, which we haven't even found them yet. And the Weaver's Chamber. And maybe something else I haven't remembered as well, so... I'm not ready... I'm ready to say that we're halfway through Act 2, but not much further than that yet. Although maybe I'm lowballing it a little bit. Who cares how long it takes? We're having fun, right? Alright, what are we doing here? So we're moving up to Retribution, I believe, just making sure. I can get it right now. That's extra damage and minion stuff, yeah. Keep forgetting what's part of that. Again, it's worth noting, our playstyle right now is very different from what it's going to look like later. If I was still using Molten Strike, it would be a little bit more similar. But you know what? I'm fine with... Oh, there's Oak in the middle. Okay. I'm fine with doing it this way. And then, all of a sudden, everything's going to change into what the whole build is all about. Which is fire. Hey. It's almost like this is better. I don't think it is better, but it's just... It's not great. Whoop! I already know a rapier is not really going to be for us, but we have it now. Oops. Here's Oak.
So an enemy.
We're gonna kill him.
Your reign is over, Bandit King.
There we go. Now everything wants us going to the Western Forest. So what do we got going on here? We still have an exit. Oh yeah, it's blocked off. That's the one that's up here. So yeah, looks like we can just head down here and move on to the Western Forest now. Which... Is it up there? I have a hard time believing that this is exactly where it is, but... Yeah, that might just be the way back to the village, but... I'm already heading this way. My bad, I should have known. So it's all the way down there, okay. Western Forest. Kill the last bandit. And I don't know that we have much more. Oh, there's... Yeah, okay, this is where the Weaver's Chamber is, though, too, so... Alira's Blood Guard, huh? Already found her. It won't let me jump in, but we'll just kill her here.
The King of Rats, Creighton.
There's no blacker magic than death, witch.
Easy. So now we're just looking for the Weaver's Chambers. Which we'll know we're close when we start seeing spider webs all over the place. Aha. And now we have a way back to Act 1 through here. Remember when we chased that lady down and she blocked the exit? And we had to find another way around, so we ended up in the pirate area? We just stopped that. So now I think there's going to be another quest to turn in back at Act 1.
Tukohama.
Well, no sign of the chambers yet, although shouldn't take too much longer to find it. Here we go. That's our first clue that we're heading in the right direction now. There it is. Very similar to the den. Just go in, kill the boss. Oh, do we have, what's this? So will he come and capture this on his own? It looks like it.
Do not worry, little beast.
Nice.
We are friends now.
So I don't even have to worry. Man, even when I just use my my heavy strike, it's got some nice AoE because of the ancestral support gem. Look at that. And there's a little bit of splash damage on it anyway, so I say we're in pretty good shape here. These will not level up because we are missing some requirements. I don't know if it's strength requirements or what. Weaver's Nest. Well, before we head down to the Weaver's Nest, we might as well try to complete this guy's quest. I imagine that all the beasts are going to be on the same level. Shit, that means we got to run all the way. At least we have acceleration for a bit. I don't think his quest is going to extend to the second level. Although I suppose this is where we're going to learn that. Oh, there's one right here. He's dead.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
Yeah. They are all on the same floor, so good thing we did that.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you. An exhilarating hunt, Exile. Now, it is time for Einar to go to Einar business.
Orb of Alchemy, very good. Chromatic Wood Splitter, none of that stuff is any good. All of these leveled up. Probably just got enough strength. And we got all that. So now we can head back. I guess I might as well search down here. And we have a level. So where are we going? We're branching up to here. Elemental damage. See, now the more... Well, we're getting elemental damage from our Herald of Ash anyway, but... the more elemental damage we get, the more I'm going to want to run Molten Strike. Alright, we got him. That's pretty dope when they all die like that. We get an essence. Okay. Added lightning damage. Pretty sure this is all just leading to dead ends, but... Oh, there we go, see? Hey, there's something here. let's head back. We'll kill the Weaver, and then move on. Well, guys, I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. I know we're on episode 7 now, so starting to get into the nitty-gritty, you know, into the meat of it. That does mean sometimes I'm just going to run out of things to talk about, but there's nothing wrong with just sitting back and just listening to the sounds of murder. You know? Give you a little taste of that right now. That actually scared me. There we go. But I've been having a lot of fun with Path of Exile, and I think I'm going to start having a lot of fun recording again, because, you know, one of the big problems I always had before was that my computer was never capable of recording in 1080p. So I could record most games in 720p, but even then, sometimes, I remember even Path of Exile shit the bed a little bit while recording, and I never was really able to figure out why. Okay, melee physical damage support sounds important. Faster attacks is great. Elemental damage with attacks is good. Shockwave, close combat rage. Okay, so I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the guide here. Faster attacks is something I will eventually need. Oh, shield charge. I think I had the option to take shield charge and I didn't take it. Well, it's okay. We'll get it later. Okay, faster attacks. It's green now. And look at that. Look what I just noticed, though. Steel skin. Ground slam. There's a green here. But we want a 4-link. I don't want to really get rid of any of that for faster attack. So we'll wait until we get a 4-link, but we have that skill now, so that's good.
Welcome.
I am so sorry. Keep your wits about you.
We also have to go to Lion Eye's Watch. Oh, and we got our 2 points as well, so get back over here. This is where we are. So yeah, we're branching into Amplify, which is more area of effect. Get that. Next level, we'll get Light of Divinity. More spell damage, cast speed. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're really starting to build towards the fire stuff that we're going to be doing. You know, it's possible we just took care of all of, like, the defensive stuff now, early, so that it's all there. Because those points are added to the passive tree, which, if you look at the tree, like, a lot of people, you know, when you start off as the Marauder, you have a couple paths, right? You can go down into strength and into stuff like two-handed weapon physical damage, which sounds like it'd be pretty good for the type of thing we're doing, right? We're using two-handed weapons. So a lot of people are tempted to go down that way, or even here, extra damage and life, strength damage, melee damage, attack speed. Like, people are drawn to that stuff. It's tougher to show restraint and go the life and armor route. But to get all this now means we don't have to get it later. So we're going to start, because early on your damage is going to be good enough to get you through all the early stuff. At least that's what I'm thinking is the reasoning behind having us do it this way. So we got another skill, which is great, because now we can go and we can get this, the Light of Divinity. And then Holy Dominion. Elemental resistance. Plus 12 to all elemental resistant. That's really good. And extra elemental damage. So, yeah, all of this stuff is going to start to be good. And I'm starting to get excited for the prospects of our build, you know? We're, what, level 24 right now? I think we're, like, 14 levels away before we can even consider, you know, starting to get into the build. But it's coming together, and I'm excited. And at this point, you know, we're going to start making some real progress. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this entire series so far. There's obviously a long way to go. It's going to be the end of my recording session for today. I don't know why she keeps having...
Let me tell
I think it's because I'm supposed to give her the silver coins, but I'm just holding on to them. I guess we'll clean up our inventory.
Fast.
Get rid of all these chromatic items. And that's a quest item.
Exiles.
Go to gems. Flasks. Put these away. We have an orb of alchemy now, so we can do some shopping, but we're going to hold off on that until we actually need it. And I'll show you guys all the shopping stuff when it gets there. Amulet, I think I'm supposed to sell that. Yeah, and these quest items will end up being used up at some point, but a glacial hammer, spirit offering, don't need.
Hello.
Sell that
Travel far.
and stash it. Yeah, sometimes I mess up with my stashing, so we'll do that. Okay. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode and this recording session, as I've said a few times. Again, as always, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. I'll do my best to make everything work for everybody. I know it kind of sucks that I record 7 episodes in one shot, meaning it's going to take a while for me to get to your feedback, but I will nonetheless. There's going to be a lot of episodes of this, you know, providing it continues. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, thanks so much. I'm excited to be back recording videos again and excited to get started. But that's it for me today. I'm going to get ready to stream later. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.